Oh shit. Here, try it again.
EmceeTV.
What's good? It's your boy, that motherfucker Steve, coming at you live from EmceeTV studios in downtown Des Moines, Iowa. And with me, as always,
this your dog, B-I-double-G, Big Ray West, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast, you know.
we up in here, son. We about to blast this link out real quick one time, and let everybody else know we up in here. So we got some friends come watch with us. So real quick while we do that, it's 2024. This is the first podcast of 2024, and I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Oh,
well, it's 2024, new you, new year, new you shit.
Yeah, nah, I don't know about all that. Same me, same motherfucker. Yeah, I don't think I like the thumbnail, but whatever.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't know what happened there, but we'll get a switch later. Looks good for now. Fuck it. I got this new hat from my brother. It's kind of dope. New era hat. Looking fresh. I'm fucking dyslexic in this fucking camera. New era.
Shout out Kaepernick, man.
Actually, it's from my brother Chris.
Uh-oh.
So
shout out Christopher.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Salute.
Damn, you blast that link out that fast?
I did.
He's a dog.
I got her out there. Looks like it worked too. Just did some funny things to it. Didn't actually run with the thumbnail I had attached to it, so I wanted to figure out what the fuck happened there, but it'll be all right.
Yes, sir.
Man, how was your New Year?
Man, New Year's was very uneventful this year, dog. A lot of folks don't know. A lot of folks do know, but shit, I was ultra sick, man. I was down for like 16 to 17 days, dog. It wasn't no 19 shit. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was dead in the bed.
My man was hurting. I try and call him and text him. I get a text couple minutes later back. Hey, still hurting, bro.
All bad, dog.
Yeah,
man.
He was down for the count for a minute.
We did that big show at Lefty's Live Music, December 15th. Shout out C-Rob, shout out Colo Chanel. You know what I'm saying? We had over 115 people in that thing.
It was hopping. And a lot of motherfuckers got sick that night, dog. So somebody was up in there feeling horrible and hitting everybody's joint and vape pen, you know what I'm saying? Hugging motherfuckers, sharing drinks with them.
Yeah, somebody was up in there foul and dropped the bomb on us, you know what I'm sizzling? So Christmas was kind of slow for me, man. Fucking New Year's, I ended up I came back to life. I was DJing down at the Broken Spoke, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jess and Joe at the Broken Spoke, you know.
Yeah.
We was doing that type of thing, but other than that, man, the kids was in the house. Like, I'm too old to be going out drinking and getting fucked up like that anymore, dude.
Yeah, New Year's kind of amateur night anyways, you know what I mean? The police out extra thick.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fuck with it. I went to a little company Christmas party in West Des Moines. That was not New Year's Eve, but New Year's Day. And so New Year's Day evening, whatever, January 1st. And so,
New Year's Day evening.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't. Please tell us.
January 1st in the evening. That's when I went.
Okay.
And sometimes you gotta get wild.
Okay.
We went and kicked it. There was like 350 people up in there. It was
so
cool.
You said you was at the Christmas party with your shirt off?
No. That was the homie. The homie had a shout out my dude Seth. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to take your shirt off at the company Christmas party.
At the company Christmas party. How does your shirt even come off?
You know, he had a button-up shirt on, and he went full WWE, and that motherfucker just slowly undid itself. And then he was walking around just belly out. Just fuck it.
Is
I'm
Seth
here.
still employed?
I think so. I ain't been back to work since. I don't know if I'm still employed.
Hello.
Matter of fact, we might both be in that line.
That is hilarious.
But, yeah. But it was a good time, man. You know what I mean? They catered some food, free drinks. I mean, that's what happens. You know what I mean? Get a couple of free drinks in you.
Yeah.
And, you know, shit. Motherfuckers get wild. But it was cool. It was a good time. It's a good time.
Man, I'm working on 2 years sober from alcohol, Cuddy.
That's beautiful, bro.
It is.
That's beautiful.
I feel like it's one of the smartest things I've ever done too. Real talk.
You know, there are days I feel like it's the best choice I ever made, and then there's days where I'm like, God damn, I need a drink.
Yeah.
But you know,
Those days are rare for me. Like I don't get the urge to like get slapped, but I was the best at beer.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So NFL Sundays, all my homeboys are there drinking their beers and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get the urge to show them, you know what I'm saying, I can still compete, but I don't.
I used to drink me a lot of Mickey's Ice. You know what I mean? Steel Reserves. And then
You like that rock gut.
yeah, and then after I got real chunky, you know what I mean? I was like, I gotta switch to straight booze. But my problem was I drank the booze like it was
Like
was
the
still beer.
Yeah.
And then I would just, lights on but nobody's home.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I was Mr. Parmesan for many years, dog. You know what I'm saying? Kept a motherfucking pint in the back pocket. You dig? Then you just realize when you just pull out a pint in a normal setting and niggas looking at you crazy like, oh, y'all don't got a pint? Y'all don't got y'all's?
it's not normal. I'll share. I mean, I ain't got that much, but I'll
We ain't
share.
finna be sharing either. Shit, I'm taking that to the head. But
Yeah,
I was dope at Parmesan too. But I don't miss that. I don't miss the hard liquor at all, really.
There was many a days I'd wake up and hug that toilet. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
fuck
Just
that
hurt.
shit.
I don't miss that.
I remember the last day I drank. I remember the exact last day I drank, and I went out to this old club called Denny Arthur's with
Yep.
T-Bear,
Been there.
and we was hanging out. I was hanging out there with him, and I ended up getting a whole bunch of free drinks. I think that night I was drinking Grey Goose and Cranberry, and they
Okay.
made them bitches strong as a motherfucker. I probably drank like 6 of them hoes on top of 2 or 3 pitchers, dude.
Damn.
Getting
it in.
It was bad, dog. Man, I was sick for like 3 days after.
Yeah.
I ain't drunk alcohol since.
I don't got one of them.
Fuck that.
My last day, December 3rd, 2015 was the last
Very
time.
nice.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, like I still like if I fuck up a drink at work or whatever, I test it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dip a straw in it or whatever. But I don't drink. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Every once in a
He
while,
said, just a little taste. Just a little taste.
You know
just
what
a
I
little
mean?
Taste. Just a little taste.
just a little something. You know what I mean? Just wet the beak, see if I can
Yeah.
dance with the devil a little bit and
that-
walk the line.
The devil always wins.
It does. That's what they say. That's what they say.
Don't play with God.
The last
That probably shouldn't be a short.
that last short we dropped talking about God did not do well. We better leave this shit alone. We'll keep church over here. Church and podcast separate.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and I've had some people give me some alcohol, you know what I mean, as gifts and whatnot, and I've tried a little bit of it or whatever, but I haven't
I didn't even know that. So you'll drink, you just won't get drunk.
no, I mean, I take a drink. You know what I mean?
I'm saying you'll drink, but you just won't get drunk.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
But
you'll take an occasional drink.
A drink of a drink.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't. That's as far as dancing with the devil as I go.
No doubt.
Uh,
Well, at least you got that much control, because shit, that could spiral a lot of motherfuckers.
yeah, that's what they say in the AA meetings and shit. You're not supposed to drink the NA. I almost picked this bitch up like it was an NA beer. It is definitely it's club soda. But yeah, they say
Sparkling water right
yeah,
there.
Yeah, they say you're not supposed to do NA beer. You're not supposed to do any of that. Nothing like that, because they
I
say
wouldn't even want to.
you go off that deep end, slippery slope.
I wouldn't even want to, man. I've had people like, well, you know, you could drink a Old Duels or some bullshit.
Right.
You know, say with no alcohol. I'm like, man, like, no. Like, nigga, if I'm finna get down, we finna get down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can get in a fight, but there can't be blood. Like, what?
You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
You can rap, but you can't use punchlines.
You know, okay, so let's talk about that. What did you think about? No, we're digging deep. We're going back on this one. And I say digging deep. This ain't that far back. Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. What'd you think about that? Because they couldn't. If somebody got knocked out, it was in that exhibition that they had. That's what I'm referring to. That Triller threw. If somebody got knocked out, they both lost their purse.
Shit, Mike Tyson beat his ass. Roy Jones Jr. was gassed after the first round.
But do you? I mean, what do you? What'd you think? Was that something?
It was something I definitely wanted to see. I'm a Mike Tyson fan first. B, I'm a motherfucking Roy Jones Jr. fan second. So to see both of them legends go at it, I don't care if it was an exhibition, if they was both out their prime, overweight, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I
Settled a lot of debates.
I think it was dope to see both of them get down. And
Hell
both
yeah.
of them secure the bag for doing what they used to love to do.
Right. And
Mike Tyson looked good.
Tyson's a bad motherfucker, bro.
You seen that training video, didn't you?
Oh, bro, the one where he's on the back porch fucking swinging on folks.
They don't want them problems,
Oh,
dog.
bro. He might be 50 years old, but he'll whoop every bit of your ass.
The stamina ain't there no more, but nigga, if you could survive them 2 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
if you could survive them 2 minutes, you got a chance.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe, y'all. Don't get in the ring with that man. Joe Rogan said it himself. He said after they did the podcast, the first one, he said, so they did the first one, and Tyson was like, nah, man, they don't want to reignite the gladiator in me. You know, I don't even want to talk about fighting.
Told you.
And then after that one, he did another podcast with him, and they were talking about him getting ready for that fight.
Nigga, they cut that promo video of him training for Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, bro.
Niggas was like, Roy's dead.
He's a bad motherfucker, bro. And I met him in Vegas. I got the dap from him. His hand is fucking I got a good sized hand. His hand is twice the size of my motherfucking hand. That's a good hand. His hand is a monster. And you can tell that hand don't play. That hand was hitting motherfuckers for fun. Yeah.
So apparently Busta Rhymes salutes Papoose for keeping DJ K-Slay's legacy alive.
R.I.P. K-Slay.
Busta Rhymes has tipped his hat to his longtime friend and collaborator Papoose for ensuring DJ K-Slay's memory lives on. Before handing the microphone over to his fellow New Yorker to spit a few bars, Busta has some kind words for Papoose and his drive to keep the aforementioned hip-hop legend within everyone's line of sight. What are your thoughts on that?
I fuck with it, bro. I'm a huge fan of Papoose. Always have been. Ever since the Alphabet Slaughter. That was when I first got turned on to him.
Holy fuck.
You know what I mean?
That motherfucker did that live and wrote the letters and held them up, motherfucker, and dropped them, held up the next letter and shit. But
Yeah.
Shit.
Bro, he's nasty on the mic.
Ain't nobody seen no shit like that.
Nah. That alliteration where every single fucking beginning of the bar starts with the same letter. That's, you know what I mean? That's some true Shakespeare shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is coming out and doing literary terms and fucking really putting in work on the vocabulary.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
And his album, his debut, The Narsarima Dream, that wasn't too bad either.
Yeah. I mean, Papoose is a fucking legend. New York, he's a New York demon, bro. Motherfuckers ain't ready for that. And you know what I mean? He's been back in the gym. He's ready to get back on the mic. He's talking about fucking getting back out there and dropping a new album soon, I think.
He would definitely make my top 5 of East Coast Warriors on that microphone, Cuddy.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Bar King.
Might make the top 10 overall, too.
Yeah. Yep.
He's that nasty.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan. I fuck with Papoose in a major way. Yeah.
I remember when we was young and we heard that name. I'm like, nigga, that name is hideous, dog. He's got to be disgusting on the microphone, and he was.
I think a papoose is literally the pouch on the front of a kangaroo.
Look, that just sounds nasty. Papoose. Like,
Papoose.
you better be rapping some sick-ass shit calling another man Papoose. You better say some sick shit. And he definitely held that part of the bargain up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Pap.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. Appreciate everybody tuning in and watching with us. Big ups to everybody that jumped on to the live tonight. While you're in here, feel free to drop us a comment, say hello. We watching, you know what I mean? Let us know you up in here, and we'll shout you out one time. So
Everything.
appreciate you tuning in.
Rapper NBA YoungBoy reclaims hip-hop YouTube streaming crown for the 5th straight year. NBA YoungBoy has shown his YouTube dominance once again, becoming the United States' second most streamed artist of the year overall and the most streamed hip-hop artist. According to YouTube charts, the Baton Rouge native was only bested by Mexican singer Peso Pluma. NBA YoungBoy beat out such artists as Drake, Bad Bunny, and Taylor Swift.
Damn. You know, that I'm not real big up on – I can't tell you much about NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
But apparently he's hot. You know what I mean?
He's definitely hot. He's got the youth in a chokehold right now. You know what I'm saying? He's today's gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be a lie if I say I slapped that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got a few. I probably got maybe 6 to 10 NBA young boy songs in my rotation, but not many more than that. Cause I don't resonate with the music. I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting old, man. I got gray hair and shit, man. Sometimes you just don't want to hear shoot 'em in the face, fuck all the bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. I want to hear a deeper message. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some lyricism.
Something with a little more substance.
Yeah.
I fuck with you on that.
But, hey, he got some dope-ass beats, and you know what I'm saying? He could rap, and I definitely respect what he's doing for the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them motherfuckers that'll ever say he's whack or trash or none of that, because he's not that.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm just going off of this statistic. And hats off to him for doing that. You know what I mean? For holding it down on YouTube like that. I mean, I think they say there's 300 million views or videos a day uploaded to YouTube. And so for this motherfucker to be holding it down 5 years in a row as the in the top 5 for most viewed videos.
Brody does a lot of work though. His discography is motherfucking 100 miles and running, Cuddy.
He trying to catch up to Rich the Factor.
Ooh, I don't know if anybody fucking with the whale. They say Rich got 160 albums.
160 albums.
That's Kansas City Tycooning at his greatest. You dig?
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that shit's crazy as fuck.
Hell yeah. That's a monster way right there.
And he just keeps dropping, dog. Like, he do these albums where it's like 8 to 10 songs, but he'll hit you with like every other month, every 2-3 months or some shit. He'll hit you with one of them motherfuckers.
That's crazy.
Then he'll surprise you. He'll pair up with a rapper and then boom, give you a joint album with a rapper. Like him and Al Pacino just dropped a joint.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, that shit's fire as a motherfucker too.
His connection to the Bay Area is heavy.
Yeah.
He been fucking with them for a long time.
Yeah, man. I love Rich, dog. That's man. You could just go to motherfucking any streaming platform that you fuck with. Type in Rich the Factor and literally just push play. It's just gonna be all money motivated music.
Just like, bangers.
Just back to back to back. Get that motherfucking skrill. You dig?
I'm just impressed by his work ethic. Anybody that
crazy,
can write music like that, that's on another level. You know what I mean? Like, when the fuck do you sleep, bro?
And Cuddy's got to be beyond 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? And his grind is way more wicked than these young cats.
He's out there gritting it.
It's fucking insane, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fact, dog.
Real top.
Shout out my nigga Diamond G out there too. Nigga, shout out my nigga Blaze out there too. Shout out my nigga Black Smoke out there too. Hey, in February I'm coming.
Oh shit. Kansas City, watch out.
I'm coming.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on. It's I just saw I saw how I'm not a Kanye fan. I've said that numerous times, but Kanye made the news himself. You know what I mean? He dropped some revealing posts of his old lady on Instagram, and I didn't even realize he was married again. But
man, you gotta feed the fish. That's all he's doing.
Apparently, yeah. You know what I mean? He's
Keep him talking. Keep him talking.
He had him talking.
The man's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? What? The man's fucking brilliant, dog. Like, he knows that he just got to say some bullshit, nigga, drop some motherfucking sexy pics of whoever the fuck he's fucking at the time, you know what I'm saying? And just get the internet all crazy and then drop some new shoes or some shit. Drop some motherfucking new whatever. Like, he's a marketing master.
He is pretty good at stirring shit up and getting his name out there.
Real easy, dog. And
yeah.
I seen something, was it YouTube or some shit? I don't know what the fuck it is. Somebody saying that don't get me on here lying, but overall they was saying that he's broke and he's planning to sue Kim Kardashian for alimony.
Oh shit.
Like, I don't know. That's just hard for me to believe. Like,
I don't think you can get alimony once you get remarried.
I don't know. There it is.
I think he might have fucked himself if he tried to do that.
My point is,
might get child support if he's watching the kids.
I don't think that motherfucker nowhere near broke. You know what I'm saying? He just don't seem like that type of celebrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kanye seemed like he see the money burning up, you know what I'm saying? And
He got motherfucking shit in the motherfucking basement floor and then hidden walls and shit. You know what I'm
He
talking
got
about?
a new hustle real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see Kanye letting the money tree, you know what I'm saying, get cut and burnt down and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I could see that. He definitely he would find a way to keep himself relevant.
I feel like for as dumb as people assume that he is, I feel like he's very intelligent. I feel like he's a brilliant man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Ye.
You think he's crazy, or you think he plays crazy?
I think he plays crazy. I think he's going through some shit. Don't get me wrong. Like,
That's a lot of pressure having everybody
Yeah.
watching you 24/7. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean
I
that's
think
got to
he-
do something to your head. I wouldn't disagree with that at all.
I think he's going through shit, but I think he's just marketing crazy, dog. Like, for him, all pub is good pub. You know what I'm saying? Rather they talking bad or talking up or down on him. You know what I'm saying? His name is in the spotlights and in the highlights, and that's ultimately where it needs to be if you got a product to push.
All right, I fuck with you on that.
He's dope, man. 50 Cent reacts to Uncle Murda's Diddy disses on Wrap Up 2023 Part 2. 50 Cent has continued his reign on terror against Diddy and the G-Unit head honcho, all but squealed in delight when Uncle Murda unleashed hell on his longtime rival in Wrap Up 2023. The Power executive producer took to Instagram on Tuesday, January 2nd, to share a clip of the track and specifically focused on the parts of the song that take aim at the bad boy mogul. So if you haven't heard that, 2023 Wrap Up by Uncle Murda is on right now. So make sure y'all check that out. Have you heard it?
So I tried to play it, and I had been working on some music, so my driver was switched over. I got this Osio driver, and it wouldn't play it. So I couldn't listen to it yet, but I did see the video, and they did some nice cuts. They making Diddy look real bad, and I'm not a P Diddy fan, so it was entertaining to me. I enjoyed it.
I used to be all over the Uncle Murda wrap ups, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be, oh shit, this motherfucking night is about to drop. Let me hear the recap, you know. But I don't know. It didn't move me the last 2-3 years. I don't think I've listened to the last 2 or 3 years. I can't even cap. I didn't listen to this year. I didn't listen to last year, and I want to say I didn't listen to 21 either. But that's just where I'm at with the shit. I still think it's a good idea. Obviously, he has fans that are still thirsty for it. It's still making headlines. He's still saying controversial shit, so it's working for him. So shout out Uncle Murda, man. I ain't mad at you at all. I think I will listen to this one, though. I think I will jump in for 2023. You dig?
Yeah, I'm gonna peep it out. I just saw him on tour with 50 and Tony Yayo. They were up at the Sprint Center or at the Excel Center in
Shout out
Minneapolis.
Yayo, man. I always like Yayo.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was solid.
Yep. I think the only one missing was Lloyd Banks. That'd have done it.
Who's the best rapper in G Unit?
Besides 50?
If that's your opinion.
Are we taking 50 out the mix?
I mean, if that's your opinion.
For me, it's either 50 or Lloyd Banks.
50 or Banks.
That's a tough call on that one because they were both slick as fuck with the pen. They are both slick as fuck.
I like Banks. I was one of them, you know what I'm saying? I was a Banks guy. But I like the game too, dog. The game can rap, man.
Oh, I mean, was he really part of G Unit though?
I say so.
I mean, he was like an honorable mention maybe, but
I mean, he was saying G Unit all over all of his shit. Why not?
That's true.
He was signing the motherfucking Aftermath.
Okay.
50 Cent was featured all over this shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah, I still roll with. I'm stick with my answer.
Banks.
I wasn't factoring him in though. I was a huge fan of the game. I'm not as happy with him in the second half of his career. You know what I
don't
mean?
like it because he went after Eminem.
Well, I didn't care for that. I'll be honest. I didn't care for that. But you know what? I think it was way more disrespectful that he went after Dre, saying that Kanye did more for him in a week than Dre did for his entire career. That's disrespectful as fuck to the homie to put you on because you were out there. Nothing against JT, the bigger figure, but you were kicking it in Fillmore, and your album was like at the back of the stack. You know what I mean? Like nobody really knew who you were. I bought that album on a fluke. You know what I mean? And so until Dre. And again, it's gonna come off disrespectful. I got mad love for the game. You know what I mean? Had to think about it the way I wanted to phrase that because I'm not real happy with his second half of his career. But I got mad love for the game.
Game will come up here and whoop both our ass,
I
boy.
mean, he is a big motherfucker too. But real talk, yeah, you know what I mean. I had mad respect for him. I got to see him in concert with Snoop at the Val Air. You know what I mean?
Shout out Snoopy.
Yeah, salute. I thought it was a dope ass show, and I had much love for him. And you know, I bought numerous Game albums over the years. But when you go after somebody, first of all, somebody that I like as much as Dre, but second of all, somebody that did so much for you, dog. You know what I mean?
I feel like Game has actually took it from the Kanye West book. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to controversy sells.
Shock value.
You know what I'm saying? So when Game needs to get relevant again, here comes that beef that seemed to materialize out of nowhere. Here come those accusations that blows everybody's mind. Like, nigga, what the fuck did you just say? Like shit like that. Shock value.
Or he'll just beat somebody up on a basketball court.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like once he left the major labels, the Interscopes and Geffen Records and Aftermath and shit, he was forced to live like a wolf, dog. It's a dog eat dog world, and he had to do what he do to stay relevant, say what he had to say to stay relevant, even though it may have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, you know. But shit, I don't know. That's just an outsider looking in. That's just my opinion, and obviously our opinions ain't law. We don't know what it really is, but that's what it looked like.
I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? I don't think, yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't walked a day in his shoes, so I can't really judge the man. But,
Right.
you know, when you taking a shit on one of my idols like Dr. Dre, it's, you know, somebody I idolize and got a lot of respect for.
Game seems like the type of nigga who'd be like, look, call and Dre, be like, look, dog, don't take none of this shit to heart, but
I'm about to shit on you.
Shit about to get shook up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He seemed like one of them, like, call you and warn you that, hey,
I got some albums about to
don't be
leak.
mad tomorrow, Cuddy. Don't be mad tomorrow.
He go tell the old girl, hey, we might have a sex tape leak and smile.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, all this shit seem orchestrated. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It doesn't seem organic.
Very WWE.
Yeah. I don't
Like
like
somebody might really bounce off the map, but you know you about to get slammed.
Yeah,
You got to go with it. Don't fight it or you go get hurt.
But I went back. I actually probably about 6 to 8 months ago. I was on that documentary, dog. That shit is so fucking fire.
That album is classic as fuck. From
Holy
the beats
fuck.
to the bars to the storytelling. Yeah,
But
everything about it.
You could taste the West Coast when you
Yes.
listen to that motherfucker. Like that motherfucker he's so descriptive and oh shit.
Yeah.
I love that album, the documentary, boy.
Yep.
And then the Doctor's Advocate. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That motherfucker got in his bag on that shit too.
Yep. I was knee deep in it then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, I was waist deep in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was loving it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I was all
yeah.
up in there, and then it started drifting off on me. You know what I mean?
I mean, he lost that major support.
Yeah. But yeah.
They did what did he do? LAX.
Yep.
Then he did
Didn't he drop some shit with Weezy? Didn't they do an album together?
I don't know if they did an album.
I thought they did a Blood Gang album or some shit.
I don't know. That's too far in the trenches for me. Respectfully, guys.
Speaking of West Coast, Merry Christmas, my dog.
Uh-oh.
Merry Christmas.
Brother Lynch hung.
Oh, who's that? Who's Brother Lynch hung?
Bam.
You know.
Shout out my dog, Kevin.
Wow.
Shout out my dog, Kevin. Hey, that's hard. He said, this for me?
Yeah, that's you, dog. That's you. Merry Christmas, homie.
Hell yeah.
He was down for a little while with the sickness, whatever the fuck he had. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to give it to him on Christmas and figured I'd go ahead and snatch it up and bring it his way.
That's hard. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know you're a
Shit.
Big Lynch fan.
I
so.
am. On any given day, Brother Lynch hung could be in my top 5, dog. It just depends how I feel. I got a lot of game from Lynch, man, growing up, man. Shout out my cousin D, man, my cousin Big Flo, my cousin Terica. You know what I'm saying? Back in the G, that motherfucking season of the sickness.
Rest in peace.
Dude, what was that, like 93?
Yeah.
94, some shit? Man,
Call him Agent Double O Deuce 4 Block.
I'm fucking 6, 7 years old at school reciting that shit. Crap like a black cat through the Mac with the Mac 10 on my lap with a fat sack of that shit. Like, what? I'm sicker than sick. Them niggas, they got to admit when I grab my shit.
Read it in Reader's Digest.
Man, wasn't nobody coming like Lynch, dog.
Yeah.
And it turned off a lot of niggas, too, for that horrorcore shit. You know what I'm saying? Baby nuts and guts and slabs of human meat. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't fucking with that shit. But it was just so unique. It was so different. And the way he was flipping that tongue, talking that crazy gangster shit, repping 24 Block. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog. Hey, that was some of the hardest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
It might still be because there ain't too many people out there on some full Jeffrey Dahmer talking about eating motherfuckers.
Dog. And he's so gangster with it, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, shout out Lynch, man. That hat's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm taking a motherfucking photo shoot in that bitch.
He's a different breed, bro.
I love Lynch, dog.
But yeah, super. He's a dope dude. You know what I mean? We had him on EmceeTV a couple times.
That's hard.
Yeah, nothing but respect for the dude.
What's your favorite Lynch album?
You know, I mean, Season of the Sickness is definitely in there because that was the one I was first introduced to him on.
Yes, sir.
The joint venture that he did with Strange Music, the what was that, Mandible Lecter?
Yeah, he did what, 3 over there?
Yo, I think Mandible Lecter was the one.
Mandible Lecter, Coat Hanger Strangler, and Dinner in a Movie.
Yep. So I would say, you know, maybe even a Coat Hanger Strangler. I was deep in that one.
I think Dinner in a Movie was the first one, I think.
Okay.
I think that was mine.
And it was almost like they all went together,
did.
right? Yeah.
They did, but it was rushed. The process was rushed. I remember seeing an interview where he talked about it. And he said he needed more time to write and, you know what I'm saying, make it more creative and shit. And Trav was like, look, nigga, you got X amount of time, nigga. You got X amount of time, and that's that. So he said he was forced to go into go-go mode to get it done and shit, and he wasn't really happy, 100% happy with how the trilogy turned out because he didn't feel like he had the time that it deserved. And I could kind of hear it. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to it, like some of the rhymes are lazy. Like some of the schemes, like the rhyming words, it's like, I got to get this shit done type shit, as opposed to, you know, making magic. And
Right.
the albums, the third one seemed rushed. And parts of it did. So when I heard that interview, it made sense to me. Because I wanted to love Coat Hanger Strangler and Mandible Lecter, but they didn't sound like Dinner in a Movie to me. Dinner in a Movie sound like it was planned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very smooth. Nice storytelling. The bars was there. Like,
You know, now that I think about it, we opened up for Lynch. I was rocking with Tech in South Dakota on tour with Dilemma and Lynch.
yeah, that's
And hit
hard.
the stage and opened up for him.
That's
Cess
hard.
Crew.
Shout out to Crew.
Yeah, Cess
I
Crew.
see that fool Gotti getting this shit together.
He got signed to a new label.
See Gotti getting this shit together.
Yup. Godimus got signed to a new label. He got a show at the Roxy March 28th
Got a show at the Roxy.
out in Denver.
Look at OG trying to get his shit back together, man. You let us see that type of shit.
I was just looking at what we got. You know, I'll be honest. I think I got 10 tracks with him, unreleased.
Yeah.
He got one more coming my way. Probably be about 11.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what direction we're going with him, but who knows? You might be a Godimus EP coming on EmceeTV.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
I seen he got merch and shit.
Yep.
Motherfucking music videos coming. Man, I was kind of happy to see that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know, I mean,
Cause shit started to look dark for Cudi.
yep.
It
I think
started to look dark for Cudi.
I think everybody likes an underdog story. You know what I mean? You like to see somebody get knocked down a little bit and then come back. You know what I mean? Maybe not the knock down part, but you know what I mean?
Well, it's America. That's what they definitely want to see.
Yeah.
They want to see you rise to the top. They want to see you get your ass beat all the way to the motherfucking flow,
And then
laugh at you on the flow, and then once you start to ascend again, oh, we were always there. We always believed in you. We always knew you'd come back.
Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
That's America for your ass, Jack.
For real.
They want you to rise to the top, crash and burn, you know what I'm saying, kick you while you down, wouldn't piss on you to put you out, but then when you find the strength to bring yourself up, oh, we were always there.
Yeah. Now, I mean, whether it was deserved or not, That's a different story, you know what I mean? And that's not for me to say, but
No doubt.
you know, you can check the comments on some of the stuff we've done.
Yeah.
There's definitely
There's a history.
There's a
you know
large
what I'm saying?
collective of folks that are upset with him.
Yeah. He had a lot of people pissed off at him, to say the least. But you know what I'm saying? Right now, he looks like he's getting his business in order, and ultimately, I love to see that.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Me
shout
too. And
out.
who knows? Maybe he's making it right with some of them folks.
You hope so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be out here.
Yeah.
You're gonna be doing these shows. You're gonna be running into people.
Right. Yeah. It'd be a great story to hear. So and so got their verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They dapped up. They hugged it up. You know what I mean? Hey man, my bad. I was down and out. I was in a bad spot. Whatever.
Yeah.
Now we good. Or I'd like to make it right. You know, whatever it takes to make some amends.
Man. So shout out to OG Godimus, man.
Real talk. And matter of fact, speaking of Seth's crew, UBI is out on tour. He's gonna be sliding through Des Moines. Second week of March, I want to say.
Yeah, Cuddy stay working, and he's
yeah.
he's one of those rap machines too.
Yeah. UBI is on a whole nother level with the bar. I mean, Seth's crew was some of the most talented motherfuckers to hit strange music lyrically. You know what I mean? Like their lyrical patterns, the shit they were talking about, it's on a whole nother level.
And they were from the town.
Right.
That's dope to me. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
And I think that's what intrigued Tech. You know what I mean? Not to mention, I mean, they had lyrical ability. They were hungry. They were out there. But also, he got to put on his homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody from his hometown.
It's dope, man. I fuck with Seth's crew. GFG, we opened up for him a few times. You know what I'm sizzling. Gotti and UBI opened up for UBI multiple times. They can rap, man.
Yeah.
They can rap for sure. To me, I feel like they're still supremely underrated though. They don't get the respect that they deserve, in my opinion, for the level of talent that they possess.
I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would. As a matter of fact, me and Nuisance were talking about it the other day, and he was talking about rocking with him back in the day in Fort Collins and shit at like the Aggie Theater and different places. And he said he was always impressed with the talent that they brought to the table and what they were doing. You know what I mean? And you know, and he just dropped that track with him and with Godimus, you know what I mean? And he said it's kind of wild how it came full circle, you know what I mean? For him opening up at their shows, and now he's actually got him on a song and whatnot. But
on everything, man. Shout out Gotti, man, and shout out UBI.
amen, you know what I mean? They both the homies.
Ultimately, you know what we want. Ultimately, we need the crew to get back together. Ultimately, we need motherfucking Gotti and UBI to headline a show together as Seth's crew.
You know that's what everybody wants. Everybody
That's
wants
it.
Seth's crew back together, you know what I mean?
That's it. So
Yep.
y'all gotta, you know, your market's probably still fucking Colorado. You know what I'm saying? That's probably your biggest market still. You know
Without
what
a
I'm
doubt.
saying? So,
Motherfuckers hungry and thirsty out there.
y'all need to hopefully Gotti get it together, you know what I'm saying, and hit UBI, get that business correct. If it's incorrect, whatever the fuck is the separation, you know what I'm saying, bridge that gap, man, and let's get some Seth's crew out there.
Amen. Amen.
My dog, my goat, King Crooked believes he has one very easy fix that'll solve all of hip-hop's problems.
Tell him about it. Tell him about it.
Crook says, I got a very easy fix. I could fix hip-hop in one move, he began. You know what the solution is? Love. Crook says love. Love the culture. All you executives in the building, get out if you don't love the culture. All you artists in them booths, get out if you don't love the culture, if you don't love the craft. All you artists selling out concerts, get off the stage if you don't love the people who support you and honor them. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So he's taking it back old school. Love. Have passion for what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Authentic, genuine, organic shit. How you feel about that?
I fuck with that. I mean, that's the whole reason any of us got into this business was the love of hip-hop and wanting to be affiliated with it and a part of it and contribute to it. So in my mind, it's a no-brainer. And if you ain't got the passion and the love for it, go ahead and pass the torch on to somebody else that does, because there's plenty of motherfuckers out here hungry that's ready to eat.
Yeah, hip-hop is definitely microwaved.
Or cookie cutter, however you want to say it.
Yeah. It's a money grab. It's about who could get the most streams and who could say the most outlandish shit. And, like, I don't know, dog. I feel what he's saying, because it doesn't feel – you don't feel love. Like, I mean – there's projects and artists out there that are keeping it 100 and, you know, still with the original hip hop format and formula, you know. It's just not in the forefront no more. Now you got to dig for the quality music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and I think at some point too many execs got their hands in the mix and got to pick what was popular. Oh, this is going to be popular. This is going to be popular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just letting dope music rise to the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog. So, yeah, I fuck with King Crooked for that. I feel like hip-hop is definitely missing love, man. It's
I'm
definitely
with you.
missing love. And it's like, when you hear a product, you can almost tell who's in this shit for the love of the game and who's just trying to cash a check, dog. I mean, obviously, we all want to cash checks, but
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. That shit, you can hear that shit.
When I think the ones, I'm about to put this motherfucking jacket on. It's chilly in this bitch. I feel like we got the air on.
I love it. I'm cold-blooded.
Yeah, I was over here shivering and shit. I'm like,
love
fuck
it.
this. There we go. Got the Dickies jacket on, son.
Hello.
Yeah, no, I think it matches the hat too. I just realized that. It's a good look. It's a good look. Matches my hat.
Were you from Harlem? You from Harlem?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You from Harlem?
Boston, son.
Shout out my dog XO152. He's from Harlem? You from Harlem?
Nah, real talk. I think you can tell motherfuckers that are dedicated to the craft. You know what I mean? There's some real bar kings out there that keep pushing regardless of, you know, maybe music's in a slump or the album ain't hit the way you was hoping or whatever, but they still out there writing and grinding for the culture, and they embrace the DJ, the b-boy, you know, the graph. You know what I mean? You see a music video, it ain't overly polished with a bunch of bullshit. They ain't rapping about their car or whatever. You know what I mean? They talking about fucking
Music
real life.
videos are the worst, dude. Like, I used to love to just get stoned and watch hours of music videos. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the same. It's just cash. It's just ass, and it's just rims and fucking pounds of weed. Like, it's just. It's so fucking boring.
I will say, I was on IG. Did I send you that DJ Premier video? It starts off black and white in the towers the other day. I could have swore I did. This motherfucker's hard, bro. I got to pull up dude's name just because he deserves credit, because I'm about to reference his video, and I was so impressed with it that I sent it to a couple people, and I was blown away at who the fuck this guy was. DJ Premier produced it. I'm just going to have to cheat and go to Instagram here. I apologize for fucking with my phone while we're doing the podcast, y'all, but this is well worth it.
Music videos are just terrible.
This one was well put together, and it was, I know Premier made the beat. Al Scratch, I want to say was the dude's name. Al Scratch. Okay. I wasn't familiar with him, but this motherfucker's bar game was on point, and this shit went hard, bro. It had the, you know what I mean? It resonated with me. It had the true hip hop vibe. You know what I mean? It's shot in black and white. Looks like it's definitely a New York scene or maybe Jersey or something. You know what I mean? But it
doesn't appear to have drug deals. Doesn't appear to have G-strings.
Nah, and he definitely went in on the bars, you know what I mean, and really represented and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna let y'all know where this shit came from, and we're gonna take it back there. So, and it's hard to fuck up a DJ Premier beat, anyways. You know what I mean?
If Premier fucking with you, you know you gotta be rapping anyway.
Yeah. Shit. So, but I'm gonna send it to him, but and my. You know, we might even just drop the link down below. You know what I mean? We'll throw it in the comment section so you can peep out what we was talking about. But it was all the way there. I was definitely in it. And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You see something like that. I wasn't familiar with who this cat was. It was just somebody I was scrolling, and DJ Premier had put him on blast because they was working together or they had worked together or whatever it was. And motherfucker went in. You know what I mean? And it got me excited. So I wanted to check out his catalog, and it made me want to go, who is this dude? You know what I mean? He's an older cat. You know what I mean? And
You know what got me excited recently?
What's that?
That Tiny Desk by Scarface.
Bro, that was hard. That was hard. You among several other people all sent me that fucking video, and I was just like, damn. You could see the passion in his eyes. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
Man, if y'all have not seen the Tiny Desk concert by motherfucking Scarface and motherfucking OG Mike Dean, treat yourself. Do not cheat yourself.
Hey, that was cool watching it. I didn't know who Mike Dean was, but I guess that's Scarface's producer, homie. But he was
Mike
jamming
Dean was
out.
feeling that shit, wasn't he?
He was. He said, hey, face.
That shit was so fucking hard.
He was doing his thing.
Then he had the singers in the background
Yeah.
hitting that shit. He brought his son up, introduced his son, gave his son his flowers in front of everybody, said his son was a better musician than he ever will be or is and shit. Like,
Well, not only that, I didn't realize his son saved his life. He gave him his kidney
Yeah,
several years ago or whatever.
shout out.
Damn.
Shout out Uncle Face, nigga. That shit was so fucking hard.
Yeah, I got to kick it with Scarface when he came to Des Moines several years ago.
Yeah.
He's a laid back dude, very approachable. You know what I mean? Easy to talk to. Yeah, you know what I mean. He played Valair. It was cool. It was cool. It wasn't overly packed out. I think it was unfortunate that he played the side stage. You know what I mean? And I think more people should have showed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they missed out on a legend.
I mean, we a CD market anyway, though. You know what I'm saying?
With C+, come on, dog.
I mean, our promoters got to do better, baby.
Oh, ouch.
Our promoters got to do better.
Shots fired.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just jumping into the promoter game, so I know it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a difficult thing to get a hold of. These shows, man, people don't realize all the investing that goes into that. You got to try to make that money back. You know what I'm saying? Or else you just throwing a free block party for the neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it really is. There's a lot that goes into it, and it's all just a roll of the dice, and you hope that you hope that the artist you bring resonates with the fans and that everything shakes out because, I mean, there was days when I'd have a show and I'd go, man, this motherfucker's going to crack.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many people here, and then you just have a downpour of rain and be like, damn, we had some decent pre-sales, but the walk-up crowd just didn't come. The walk-up crowd said, fuck it, I ain't going out in the rain, baby.
Yeah. So, hey, man, shout out to the promoters, man, all the hip-hop promoters specifically in Des Moines, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a tough field to play, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have artists that come here, you know, that are just going to do good. Like, you know, your King ISOs, you bring him to Des Moines, you just know it's going to pop.
Jumps off heavy.
Tech 9, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? That strange circle. I'm not going to say everybody in a strange circle, but your ISOs, your techs, you know what I'm saying? They're going to pop, but you still got to do your part. You know what I'm sizzling? You got a show coming up, don't you?
Yeah. You know, we got Danny Diablo coming up on the January 11th.
January 11th.
Yeah, so Afro Man is Strawstone's got Afro Man in the 9th.
Shout out Strawstone.
That should be dope. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm going to jump up in there and go check it out. That's
too.
next Tuesday. And then next Thursday is going to be
Tuesday.
Next
Like that fool Norbit.
Tuesday. Next Thursday is going to be it's going to be the homies from Omaha. Jamaz and Big Dog are going to be out here rocking the mic with Danny Diablo.
Okay, yeah.
We got
I need to meet Jamaz in person.
there we go.
Jamaz.
We got Jamaz and Danny Diablo and King Serp and Sinister Carney and
Shout out my dog Carney, dog.
no, we
Hey,
all gonna be up in
Sinister
there.
Carney he'll tear the motherfucking stage down. That fool get up there with DJ Skycrow, nigga. Them motherfuckers was amped up.
Let him have it. I'll let him have it.
Boy, shout out Sinister Carney and Skycrow on Daddies.
Yeah, they get it in. So, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try and kidnap Danny Diablo and get him up here for a podcast. We'll see if we can't get him on the MIC with us.
Absolutely.
So,
I fuck with King Serp too, man. Shout out my dog Serp.
yeah, I'm excited, man. It should be a good, you know, for the folks that know what it is, it should be a good heavy metal, punk, rock, hip hop show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very eclectic. You know
Yeah.
what I'm sizzling?
Yeah. So I think Lefties is a perfect venue, and it's gonna be a good turnout. It should be fun.
I fuck with
Ladies get in free.
Oh, really?
Ladies get in free. So
Well, you heard that, gals. Ladies get in free.
tell your friends. Tell your friends.
All of them.
Tell your friends that tell your friends that tell your friends.
Hey, you heard what he said.
You know.
January 13th, we're at Good Vibes Movement, 6th Avenue. We'll be celebrating T-Bear's birthday kickback.
I heard you got Mr. Collier up in there.
I do, man. I got OG RJ up in there. He's gonna be out there crooning for the honeys. You know what I'm sizzling. I got my homegirl CC Brewer. She's gonna be doing a stand-up comedy act. You know what I'm sizzling.
Nice.
She's gonna be hitting us with 30 minutes of raw comedy. Then I got my homegirl Yo It's Red. She's gonna be hitting us with a 15-minute performance. So
Okay.
it's dope, man. It's like a little variety show. You know, I didn't want to pack it up with too many rappers and shit. So I got my rapper Yo It's Red. I got my singer RJ, and then we got some stand-up comedy by CC. So
I fuck with it.
give you a belly barbecue. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be catering all night. We'll have our own bar set up. You know what I'm sizzling? So there'll be alcohol, there'll be beer, there'll be water, whatever you desire. You know what I'm saying?
Stop by and get a drink and listen to some jams. Have some fun.
On daddies. Shout out my dog Ben out there at Good Vibes Movement for allowing us to put this shit together, you know. So January 13th, man, you don't want to miss that. Doors open at 8 p.m., $10 admission. We're going to be celebrating the big homie T-Bear's G-Day, man. If you got a little bit of time, come show some love to the big homie.
That's Saturday?
I don't know.
I got the 11th. That's Thursday. Friday. Yeah, that's Saturday.
There it is. Saturday
it
works.
is.
Yeah. So come fuck with us, man. If you know T-Bear, T-Bear's been doing music in the community for over 20 years. So it's a perfect time to come pay some respect. You know what I'm saying? Show him that you see him. Show him that you see what he's doing. You respect what he's doing, all that. And if you're just a friend, you know what I'm saying? Come say happy G-Day to the man.
Oh, don't let me forget. I got something for J-Mo in my fucking car that I've been toting around for a long time. So shout out to J-Mo. Get you a belly barbecue.
K.A.
And, yeah, Quiet Assassin.
Hello.
And, but don't let me forget to give that to you tonight because I know you're going to see him before I do. So,
Yeah. Shout out to big homie K.A.
yeah. Salute to the squad. And KT. KT is dope. She's always chiming in. You know what I mean? She shows mad support. Much respect to KT. And
KT is dope. She just actually released a brand new single called Somebody Say Hey. You know what I'm saying? Produced by my dog OG Fudge Beats. You know what I'm saying? Straight from Des Moines, Iowa. So if you got some time, you need to stream that. KT is dope. So the record's called Somebody Say Hey. It's hard as a motherfucker. It's got straight 90s vibes. You know what I'm sizzling? I think it's one of her best singles. And I'm on a couple of them, but I'm not on this one, so I'm not biased. I'm just keeping it real.
keeping it up.
Keeping it real. KT is dope. Hey, she's definitely an asset to the GFG team, the GFG crew. Her social media presence is fucking insanity. Her promo presence is fucking insanity.
She's out there.
She's out there, and we're blessed to call her our sister. We're blessed to have her on a team.
We're blessed to have her in Des Moines.
Talk your shit. See, KT, I told you, we're going to give you them flowers, girl. We're going to give you them flowers.
Appreciate it.
John Legend roasted over 50 Cent 21 Questions duet.
They was getting at him.
Rumor has it Nate Dogg is rolling in his grave. John Legend has been roasted online after performing 21 Questions with 50 Cent at his 45th birthday party. Footage of the duet, which took place in New York City last week, shows Legend performing the hook originally sung by the late Nate Dogg, and it was not received well at all. There was no shortage of jokes made at Legend's expense on social media, even though he and 50 appeared to be having fun.
Yeah, they roasted him on Twitter.
I haven't heard
X,
it.
Whatever you want to call it. I ain't
It's
seen
called
it.
Twitter.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I fuck with John Legend. John Legend can sing, so we're not going to sit here and act like John Legend is whack or no shit.
No, definitely
You know
not.
what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. So I fuck with John Legend. You know what I'm saying? That's a Midwest golden voiced. You know what I'm saying?
Where's he from? Chicago?
From the Shy.
That's kind of what I figured.
So I'm going to check that out. I love 21 Questions. Nate Dogg is arguably the king of hooks. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
I definitely grew up with the West Coast flavor. Very West Coast influence home musically. So we love Nate Dogg over here.
Yep. Much
Real
respect.
talk.
Much love.
But I'll check that out. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And he had to really butcher that shit, or it might be the Nate Dogg stands. What you think?
You know, I mean, I suppose once you got that cadence and whatnot in your head, I don't know. I'm curious too, because I'm curious what he did that was so bad. Because
Right.
it's. I was gonna say once you got that cadence, maybe he couldn't deliver it. But I feel like as trained as John Legend is with his voice, you think he could? I mean, unless he just decided he was gonna do his own take on it and did not
I
hit.
feel
them
like he
notes.
should have though. Don't go out there and try to be Nate Dogg.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
Now, yeah, if you out there trying to do the deep Nate Dogg shit, yeah, hey, slay his ass. But when I listen to it, what I expect to hear, I want to hear John Legend's interpretation of 21 Questions. That's what I want. I don't want a Nate Dogg imitation.
Yeah.
I don't want that. So if that's what he was trying to deliver, hey, get him.
Finish him.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with John Legend though.
Yeah. No. I mean, he's one of them dudes. You know what I mean?
Keefe D hopes for low bail and requests house arrest ahead of Tupac murder trial. Keefe D's court-appointed attorneys have petitioned the courts for house arrest for their client, claiming his ailing health makes him staying behind bars untenable for his health.
What the fuck did he think was going to happen? I understand the motherfucker got cancer, but you toured the country telling everybody you killed Tupac, and then you got arrested for killing Tupac, and now you're like, hey, maybe I can get some bail and go home while we figure this all out?
So Cuddy was saying that it was all entertainment.
Yeah, bullshit.
Everything he was saying, he was making his money on the podcast, and he was
I call bullshit.
dropping shot content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I call bullshit. He got caught.
I mean, what the fuck you supposed to say at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a good fucking Hail Mary, but what you went around in detail. Not only that, you wrote a fucking book and told him all about how you got the gun.
Baby, no.
Gave it to your fucking nephew, and then y'all killed Tupac. And in grave detail. I mean, I'm summarizing this shit. I think he was like, it was 11 o'clock. We pulled up next to him.
You bought the beer at 12 o'clock.
What movie was that?
You bought the bottle of beer at 12 o'clock.
Was that Menace to Society?
You know you fucked up, right? Mm-hmm. You fucked up.
That was the same dude from...
You know you fucked up, right?
That was the same dude from Terminator, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of what his name was, but
Bill...
he's a bad motherfucker.
I forget. Bill something.
Yeah.
But he's always playing the fucking police captain
Yeah.
or the, you know what I'm saying, the asshole detective. You know what I'm saying? You bought the
you fucked
beer at 12 o'clock.
You know you fucked up, right?
I bought the beer at 11. I got you. Mm-hmm. First, you said. I felt so bad for Kane, dog. Like,
Oh,
shut
bro.
up.
Did we already talk about? I think we did. Did we talked about it the night G-Ball was here for episode 50, but I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or just before the podcast. The whole thing. I was telling Nuisance about it the other day. The whole. Now, who was it that said? I think it was G-Ball that brought it up that night. That Kane. Or I'm sorry, O-Dog was just Kane's alter ego.
Yeah, I did.
Or was that you that brought that up? I had never heard that before until
Yeah,
that
I
night.
vaguely remember us talking about that shit. Shout out my guy G-Ball. You know what I'm saying? Nigga need a cut, you know what I'm saying? Nigga need a cut, you know what I'm saying?
I need cleaned up too.
Yeah, shout out my dog G-Ball. But I don't know. That shit's crazy as fuck.
That's a wild premise to think. Menace to Society. That
Saying O-Dog wasn't even really a character in the movie. He wasn't there.
he was just a figment of his imagination. He was his alter personality. Yeah. And it was all Kane. That's a wild fucking because I never even would have thought about that. You know what I mean? But I feel like
the weed's good these days.
I gotta
dog.
go back and watch this motherfucker again and be like, damn.
The weed's really good, dog. The weed is really good. I mean, it just.
What'd
be
you say about my mama?
Right. Hey.
What'd you say about my mama?
Hurry up and go. We don't want no troubles. No trouble.
Oh man, that was a bad
Sorry for your
motherfucker.
mama.
That was a bad motherfucking movie. When do you think that came out? 92?
Somewhere around there, 93, 91,
Yeah.
some shit. Fuck. I just,
That might be Lorenz Tate's hardest role too.
well, no question. No
Yeah.
question. those movies, though, Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, it gave us a slice of what life in the hood was like. But I didn't like it. The parts I don't like about those movies is because people think that's all it is.
Oh, sure. It was a horrible portrayal.
Yeah, dog. Like, they think the whole California, that's all it is. Like, everybody's gang banging, everybody's slinging dope, everybody's shoot 'em up, bang bang. I mean, obviously there's parts like that everywhere in America, but
You can find a bad neighborhood anywhere.
yeah, I agree. But those movies depicted. I feel like those movies set black people back, dog. To be real, like they're entertaining, they're just movies, but fuck, a lot of stereotypes came off of those movies
A lot
too.
of motherfuckers believe that shit. Yeah.
I mean, and it's real. Obviously, it's real. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that every fucking where, and every black person don't get down like that.
Amen.
Either.
Amen.
So,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Classic movies.
Yeah.
Classic movies.
Very entertaining.
For sure. Blah, 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 blah.
What you got for me, dog?
I feel like that's it right there for the hip hop topics. You know what I'm saying? For the hip hop topics.
We go back to talking about Kanye.
Well, shit. What's your favorite Kanye song?
Oh, Through the Wire.
Through the Wire.
He rapped it with his mouth glared shut.
That song gave me goosebumps. I can't be mad with that.
That's a good one.
That song did give me goosebumps.
I was fucking with him back then.
His first 3 albums were solid. I bought all 3 of them. The first 3.
Yeah.
First 3. But favorite Ye song.
Off a solo album, because I mean, you could probably snatch something off.
I was too.
Yeah, you could snatch something off of Jeezy's album, or even Jay-Z or somebody. You know what I mean? They teamed up on a lot of shit. In the beginning, he was heavy with Rockefeller.
Favorite Ye song.
I don't know why I said it all funny like that. Rockefeller.
Fuck.
You're going deep
I like
on
that,
this one.
Nah, la, nah,
Oh, yeah.
wait till I get
My
that can't tell me
money,
nothing.
Right, yeah.
Oh. I think I'm going with Can't Tell Me Nothing. That sample on there is insanity.
I think that was originally a church song that he sampled and redid. And that was
nothing, boy.
that was they broke that down on hip hop, the songs that shook America.
Yeah.
And how that whole song came about. And I want to say that track came together. Somebody else had done it, and they left. So it was a weird situation where they lost a cassette, and somebody found it, and somehow it got to Kanye, and they had sampled a church choir. I can't remember the exact details, but I watched this episode on it that broke it all down, and it was pretty intriguing. But he did have a lot of creativity in it, but it was like a good portion of he took the pieces and improved them and made the song better.
Yeah. Shout out Ye for that.
Yeah, for sure.
What's a memorable King Crooked song for you?
Ooh. Shit.
Look at that beat of sweat.
Turn the heat up on me. I'm going to cheat here a little bit. I'm going to cheat because that last album he did with Joel Ortiz has a lot of bangers on it. And I would have to...
Well, I'm going to do you like you did me. It's got to be a solo Crook song.
Oh.
Yeah. I know you're a Joel Ortiz fan, so that's an easy
I'm
out for you.
I'm a huge Joel fan.
That's an easy out for you. I need a solo Crook song.
I just got that new Autograph album, too.
Shout out Joel.
Yeah, just showed up.
Iller killer.
Him and La Orange.
Yeah. For me, man, I think y'all need to listen to Shay Cotton. If y'all ain't heard that, you know what I'm saying? That's ultimate lyricism. It's kind of, he's got the live band in the garage music video, like straight hip hop shit, dog. Killer, iller. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to bump that Shay Cotton for real.
I'm fucking struggling here because I was going to say Hammer Dance too, but that's
Slaughterhouse.
That's
Yeah.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. It's only for the Crook fans, nigga. It's only for that Crook fans.
Hey man, I had the weeklies. I just found an old school thing of the weeklies when he was doing the hip hop weeklies. I just found an old school thumb drive with a gang of them on it.
Shit, I got the CDs. I burned all them hoes on CDs.
Oh, nice.
I love the motherfucking finale, boy. That finale where he had like 15 different beats mixed into that bit. So I was like, oh my goodness.
Man.
Then an honorable mention for me is always that No Sleep Gang off the Apex Predator album.
Okay.
Hey, that is an ultimate banger. That motherfucker came to Des Moines. He had his cameraman shooting a video. He had us all hyped up like, we're going to turn this into a music video. I'm like, nigga, we shooting a music video right now? He said, yeah. Had us following him all around the venue and shit. Everybody, we all singing the shit and shit. I hit him on IG. I was like, Crook, man, whatever happened to that No Sleep Gang video we shot in Des Moines, Iowa? He was like, good question. I was like, oh shit.
They got off with my shit.
So shout out King Crooked, man. That's my guy, man. That nigga don't know me, but I know him very well.
You know, I might go shoot back.
Shoot back, yeah.
I'm good
Dear officer.
Yeah. I'm Good versus Evil with Tech Nine.
Yeah, look at you.
You know.
Fuck you know about Shoot Back.
You know what I mean? I'm out here on the King Crooked camp.
That's the one with train tracks on it?
It sounds right.
You ever seen that video, Train Tracks?
Train tracks.
We're watching that after we're done.
We might have to dig. Yeah, we're going down the crooked eye.
Yeah.
Fucking rabbit hole after this.
Yeah, them Good versus Evils. Oof, gosh.
Yeah, King Crooked's a town. I mean, that's another motherfucker that's down for the culture. You know what I mean? He's dedicated. You know what I mean? He's been out here for a long time doing his thing for the culture and putting on. I mean, he goes back to the roots. Go back to Death Row Records. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker was on Death Row and Aftermath, then Shady.
Yeah,
Who could do that?
that's talent, baby. That's
Motherfucker
talent.
was, where he say he was at either at Shady or at Aftermath. His phone rang, picked up the phone, and it was Suge Knight. He's sitting in a room with Eminem and them talking to Suge Knight. He said Suge was like, I seen you with the white boy. I seen you signed with the white boy. That's a good look for you. I'm proud of you. Man, hey.
What the fuck is he doing these days?
Who's that?
Suge.
Oh, he's in the pen doing the podcast.
Is he still telling on motherfuckers?
Oh, he's in the pen doing the podcast, doggy.
They gonna get a lot of episodes out his ass. He got a lot to tell.
I mean, shit. Suge's one of those guys too. He knows how to say the right shit at the wrong time to get everybody talking.
Yeah, stirring shit up. I saw Snoop had some reaction videos. He was like, "Oh, they trying to throw me under the bus." I don't know if it's. I didn't actually click on it, but you know, what I mean, I saw several thumbnails where they trying to roll up the dog.
Man, you seen some shit where they Snoopy and Daz ain't seeing eye to eye?
Again? Oh no, that was corrupt. That was corrupt last time.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
I did not know that.
Yeah, I guess they ain't seeing eye to eye over this Death Row shit.
Oh shit,
I feel like Daz is talking about
that's family too.
I feel like Daz is talking about he ain't getting paid for his shit.
So for the old shit, or
Yeah.
is Daz back on death row?
No, Daz said he's Death Row killer for life.
Oh,
He said that even after Snoopy on, he knows Snoopy on. Yeah,
recently.
He said it's Death Row killer for life. And he said Dr. Dre need to motherfucking cough up that money, give him his credit, or he's coming after y'all niggas.
Uh-oh.
He say he coming after Snoopy and Dre, nigga.
Really? Woof. Now I got to get myself on the, what was that, on IG or something?
Nah, he got his own podcast.
Okay.
So Daz Dillinger on YouTube. I think they got like 3 episodes out now. They're just extensive interviews, about 45 minutes, an hour an episode. But he got some broad on there asking all the right questions. You know what I'm saying?
He's unraveling the thread, huh?
Yeah. You know, hey, I fuck with Daz too. You know what I'm saying? I love me some Daz.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of the most underrated producers.
That dog food record was hard as hell.
Holy fuck. Dr. Dre mixed that too.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre mixed that. But them beats, that Let's Play House or that
Let's play
God
how.
damn it.
Woo.
that I don't like to dream about getting paid. Oh Man.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
That psycho like no bitch ass nigga. So when you see the DM double G straight creep low.
Nothing says West Coast like that record.
Nigga, man, I'm finna get in the car and slap the pound tonight, boy. I'm a dog pound baby. You dig?
Oh.
Hey. Rumor has it they working on dog food too.
Okay.
Snoop
Coming out on death row.
No. No. I wish it was. I wish Snoopy would go back and sign all them niggas and give them all their monies and rights. Who's to say he's not? I don't know, but the fact that you got death row and Corrupt ain't on it, Daz ain't on it, you know, hey.
It'll be interesting to see what he does with it, because aside from the acquisition, we haven't heard much out of it, right? I mean, I don't think.
I seen a rumor where Mercules is on the road, dog.
Really?
Did you see that shit? He just dropped a new music video.
I did not. Oh, you know what? I did. I saw something on IG.
Dog.
Where he just dropped something. Yeah, I did see that.
Dog. I like, hey,
I
no hate.
I fuck
yeah,
with it.
Yeah, no hate. You know what I'm saying?
I'd fuck with it. Like, yeah, I'm a big Mercules fan. I kicked it with him in Iowa City. That motherfucker's, he's a hard working motherfucker, bro. He was putting in work.
Death Row, though.
I fuck with it.
That's a new era. That's a new era. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, dog.
It'd be.
I can't even cap. I ain't feeling that shit.
Nah.
I ain't feeling that shit.
I fuck with it. I put it in there. And you know what? I want to hear the new song. Do you remember what the name of it was?
I don't.
We're going to have to check it out after. All right, so we're doing some homework after this.
Yeah.
We're going to figure out what the fuck is. I'm going to call it the fucking the heater guy. What the fuck is that called? HVAC. Figure out why the fuck it's so cold in the office.
Man, it was great in here, Cuddy.
Oh, bro, I had to put the jacket on. I feel like I can put the fucking sweater back on underneath this bitch, too. It's chilly, bro.
Man, this feels great to me. I love it.
Man, you usually the one that's cold. Somehow
You
we
right.
traded roles.
You right.
We traded
You right.
roles. I'm over here freezing.
That's because I was sick as fuck for like 3 weeks, man. I'm like cold-blooded now, dog. It get too hot,
yeah.
man. I'll be up in this bitch sweating, pits all wet and shit.
I had a different idea of how warm the room was going to be tonight. We got all this light coming in, but I don't feel no heat.
Man, on everything.
This was a fun one, bro.
It was, man. Back to business.
We got
Let's get back to business.
2024, you know what I mean? We got a lot going
business.
on.
Hey, let's get back to business. Shout out my dog J Folk and Mike Hurst for that killer slap. And Tut Jones.
Let
Back
'em
to
know.
business by J Folk. That's some old school shit. Y'all don't know nothing about that, but that shit slap like a motherfucker. That motherfucker Hurst Hits was putting in work back then.
Yeah. He jumped on. He shared our little clip on Instagram the other day. Put us on his story.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. So shout out Mike Hurst. Appreciate
Yes,
you, dog.
sirski. Yes, sirski. Back to business.
Taekwondo started back up. I was up in there tonight. Man, I went in the bathroom to take a leak at Taekwondo class, and there was a motherfucking bullet shell in the fucking toilet. Yeah. I was like, and it wasn't a spent shell.
You must have been at the grub. Why?
I was like, man, I hope the motherfucker ain't walking around with the other half of this combo.
You ain't tell us where you was at. You was at the grub. Why?
I was at the Y.
The grub?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I was downtown.
Okay, downtown. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of thugs down there too.
Yeah, you know.
That?
Should have jump off every once in a while.
Yes, sir.
But it caught me off guard. I walked in there to take a piss and looked down and went, all right.
Act like you don't see it, man. Shit.
Just could have used a different one.
So what's up with the NFL, man? You know, this Sunday is the last week of the NFL. The NFL is wrapping up. Week 18 in the books. Dallas Cowboys control their own destiny. You know what I'm sizzling?
I like it, man. You know, hey, I was gonna say that last game was a tight one, bro.
Man, it's always controversial when we play the fucking Lions.
I meant to text you too because it was a great fucking game. It was impressive.
It seems like when the Cowboys and Lions play, it's always a motherfucking referee that decides the game.
Yeah.
Either a penalty happens that wasn't called or a penalty happens that was called and changed the trajectory of every. It's always down to the refs. So it's a treat when the Cowboys and the Lions play because you know it's going to be close every time, and it was.
Yeah,
we should have lost that game.
Y'all definitely put it in. Y'all left it all on the field.
We should have lost that game. But shit, shout out to Philadelphia Eagles for losing the last 4 of their 5 games.
You know what I'm saying? That makes my dreams come true. It's almost happier than watching my kids open presents on Christmas. You dig? I love to hear it. I love to see it. Philly got the Giants. I wouldn't love anything more than the Giants to whoop their ass in the last week, you know?
Who's Miami got? Miami's been looking real good.
Fuck Miami. They just got their ass destroyed by the Ravens. Are you kidding me?
Oh, they did too, huh? Well, Tyreek Hill's out with an injury, isn't he?
He was out with an ankle injury.
Yeah.
They beat us, though. Shit. They beat us on what? Christmas Eve, I think it was?
They beat the Chiefs too.
Yeah. Chiefs are in trouble, Cuddy.
You know, Mahomes ain't got anybody to put the ball in their hands. Pacheco can't keep his helmet on. I love the team, but Pacheco got to use that fucking chin strap. He got taken out by one of his own players because he can't keep his helmet on.
Maybe.
Like, bro.
They say, hey, and Big Trav, I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he's definitely starting to look his age out there on the field.
We talking about Kelsey?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I was watching an interview where not with them, but you know, sports, the talking heads,
right?
One of the 4-letter networks, one of the 4-letter networks or the 3-letter networks, some shit. And they were saying they wouldn't be surprised to see both Kelsey brothers calling it a wrap after this year.
Yeah, that'd be the end of an era,
man. So I don't know what the fuck is going on in KC. I see Patrick Mahomes. They won a division. They got to but he's going to be hitting the road for the first time in his career. He's never played a road playoff game in his entire career. That's
wild. Well, and, you know, I'll be honest, the last game that they played, he moved the ball damn near as much as anybody. You know what I mean? Just running the fucking ball.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it, you ain't going to catch it, got to run.
Right.
Gotta go.
Somebody got to get these yards. We need a first down, baby. Yeah. There's been a lot of quarterbacks get hurt this year.
Wow, oh yeah.
I saw who is it? Tampa Bay's quarterback got a
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he got a rib injury or something.
Big Baker stays getting beat up though. He's a tough son of a bitch though.
There's a lot of
Baker Mayfield, he remind me of my dog, Some Dash. Shout out my doggy, Some Dash.
He's out in Colorado, isn't he?
I think he is.
I think he's out in Colorado now.
Colorado Springs or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where Trigger's at too. Jesse Trigger Bowers.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Shout out Trig.
Yeah, he's out there. I was just talking to him the other day. Matter of fact, it was today. He sent me some new shit he's working on. It was pretty dope. Hey, appreciate everybody tuning in. Shouts out. Drop us a comment. Let us know who's watching. We appreciate the support. Tuning in on the late night because it is 12:30 for you watching hour in Des Moines.
So we gotta handle business, Cowboys. Hey, we control our own destiny this week. Who the fuck we got? We got the Commanders. Last game. You know what I'm saying? We beat the Commanders. Hey, we wrap up the NFC with we win the NFC East. And then we finish with the motherfucking second seed. You dig? But if we lose and then Philly wins, you know what I'm saying? Fuck around and go down to the 5th seed or some bullshit. The 2nd and 5th seed, that's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? You want that 2nd seed because we are undefeated all year at home. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
We haven't lost a single home game this year.
That's a good fucking stat, bro.
Especially if you can host a home playoff game.
Now, hang on. Speaking of sports, didn't somebody say we was going to Detroit? Hey, I know y'all motherfuckers tired of hearing me talking about Detroit, but we going to Detroit, baby. I think somebody said we might be going to a motherfucking Pistons game.
Shit. Get to go fuck with the Pistons and the Milwaukee Bucks.
At the Little Caesars Arena.
Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's how we roll, baby.
That's big. Get to see the stars. Them niggas ain't even going to play. They were like, shit, Detroit on a 25-game losing streak.
Yeah, we going to be in there. We in there
Actually,
with
they
them.
just won.
Yeah.
They just beat Toronto.
You know, they might fuck around and just rally.
The Pistons are undefeated in 2024.
There we go. See? We're going to be the good luck charm, too. We coming out. We coming to see y'all. Big homie Marv 1. We're going to be out there with Marv.
Shout out Marv 1.
Yeah. We got a lot of things up the sleeve. I ain't going to let y'all have it all right yet, but got some things in the mix. I don't want to spoil any surprises, you know what I mean? So, matter of fact, next Tuesday, we're going to have a Tuesday. We got a big podcast coming for you. It's going to be an early one. It's going to be an early one. We're jumping off early. I'm excited to share it with you.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be dope. So, we got an extra special guest. So, tune in next Tuesday. 4:20, I think, is when the podcast jumps off.
We wouldn't have it at no better time.
That's right. That's right. So, what else we got? We're going to L.A.
L.A.
Big city of dreams.
Yes, sir.
What else?
I'm actually, me and T-Bear, man, we're going on tour, Cuddy.
No shit.
We're going on tour, man. Starting February 16th. Our first date is Des Moines, Iowa at Lefty's. We got some local heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? I'll be DJing, hosting that event. But T-Bear will be rapping. I don't wanna spit the local lineup just yet. I'm gonna let my dog AJ the Dread drop that on y'all.
Hey.
But me, T-Bear, AJ the Dread, my dog Gotti, and Nick Bones, all 5 of us will be the 2024 astronauts. You know what I'm sizzling?
Nice.
Hitting a little 14-city tour, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a few more dates, you know. And it kicks off February 16th, you know what I'm saying? February 16th. We'll be all up and down through KC Mo, Kansas, heading to the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Oklahoma's, all that, man. So catch us in a city near you, man.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Shout out my dog AJ the Dread, man, for making this shit possible. You know what I'm saying? Me and AJ the Dread, we got an album coming out called Cannabis Cousins.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, we just putting the work in because that's what I love to do.
Hell yeah. I like it. I dig it, bro.
Shout out my nigga Gotti.
Oh, shit. Talk about Gotti?
Nah, Gotti, man. Gotti Gandolfini from Omaha. You dig?
Word.
Hey, we got a hot-ass record, too, called Ice Cold. You got to get that shit mixed, nigga, so the world can hear this shit.
Holla at my dog Kaepernick.
Hello. Shout out Kaepernick.
Amen. Capo Beats on the track.
And you know that.
All right, until next time, it's your boy, that motherfucker Steve.
This B-I-double-G, 2 G's, Big Ray West, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the coast, and they know.
And we out. Soon.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jump. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them goons ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, sharper than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the cake enough. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't take